To do the quick video lesson of composing figures, page 65. It's lesson 10 in unit 1, and we started with just these first three questions here about angles of an isosceles triangle. And so we are given this isosceles triangle, right? Triangle A, B, C, and we were asked to reflect it over line AB so that we now have C prime. Which is just reflected over that AB. And when we did the reflection, the way that I looked at it is this line is going to stay the same, and I'm taking the triangle and just turning it over. So I wanted to find the 90 degree or the perpendicular line that would go from this point to the line of reflection and then measure it back across. So I measured it this way, got my point, drew my triangle, and that would be the reflected triangle. Okay, so it's like boom, just flipped over. Looks kind of cool. And then what was asked is for you to then rotate triangle A, B, C prime backwards so that C prime was on to B. Right? So we flipped it and then rotated it back. And the idea was to see that this triangle is the exact same as A, B, C. Right? So we flipped it, rotated it back so that C prime was here, B would then be here, and you basically have the same triangle, right? So the idea is, what can you say about the measures of angles B and C? Well, they're congruent. They're the exact same because of the reflection, rotation back. Okay? Then we get to 10.2, this part. And we wanted to draw the midpoint M of side AC. So here's AC. So the midpoint is the point right in the middle. And I know for my first Math 8 rotation, or rotation 2, I used my compass and showed the midpoint construction. So I'll do that for you guys too. Boom. So you do this construction here, and what you find is this point and this point are equidistant from both endpoints, which means that it is on the perpendicular bisector of that line. So then you kind of label that up, and that would be the midpoint perfectly. That would be M. Pretty cool. And then we want to rotate this triangle 180 degrees around M. So when you take this point 180 degrees around is just going to put it here. So it's going to be A prime. And then C is going to come 180 degrees this way. So that's going to be C prime. And then I want to move B 180 degrees over M, right? Because this is my point of rotation. So 180 degrees is just a straight line. And I'm going to use a side that I can measure. No, we'll go this way. Right? So 180 degrees. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nearly off the book. Right? So the B is going to go rotate 180 degrees. I'm going like this. Here. And then here. Dropped my compass on the floor. So this is going to be B prime there. So the idea is, oh, it wasn't even on the screen. So the idea is 180 degrees would be just a straight line through the point of rotation. Boom, boom, and boom. So you get a parallelogram. Right? So this angle would be the same as this angle. This angle here would be the same as this angle here. And then this angle here would be the same as this angle here. Because we just rotated like that. Pretty cool. All right, so then the homework for this evening was to do 10.3. Right? Triangles plus 2. And so there's 4 questions on this page. It's page 66. And there's a set of triangles here, and you just want to answer the questions. Go through what it's asking you to do, and answer the questions to the best of your ability, and we'll go over it tomorrow. All right, guys.